GM everyone. I'm back and I am groggy as all hell. I've got the worst jet lag. I've been tweeting it out, and yeah, honestly, being hungover, I'm gonna call it. Being hungover is better than being jet lagged. Nah, just kidding. Just kidding. If you've had a big night, you know it's a pretty bad feeling. But hey, enough about that. It's good to be back, Craig. GM to you, mate. Thanks so much. Hey, this is a special thank you to Craig for really just mate running the channel. I pretty much watched as many streams as I could. It was always at a delay because I would wake up and you'd be done. But mate, thank you so much for keeping the reins, for keeping everyone up to date. I think you had some really quality based takes when a lot of people on the timeline didn't, and that's the beauty of this show, and that's why people love to tune in to us, Craig, is because we keep it real at all times, mate. So massive thank you to you for looking after the show after the last 5 weeks.
That's right, Greenie. My pleasure. Good morning, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Yeah, it was a rocky time while you were away. You picked actually the start would have been all right, but the back end of the month it was like fucking hell, man. Bitcoin dumped, as you know, and all that stuff. So things got a bit emotional. So I thought, I thought it was a good time for us as a channel to step up and hopefully guide people's emotions. I mean, you and I have spoken, Greenie, and it's one thing to be able to come and talk about crypto during a bull market when everything's going up. That's an easy time to be a creator. The trickier time is when people are screaming, throwing stones, the buildings are burning down, and you're trying to steady the ship and just show people there's more opportunity in the market than what they're perhaps feeling. Yeah. I thought that was a pretty cool thing to see, is people actually tune in, and I had a lot of people messaging and stuff like that saying, fuck, thank you so much for that video. And just because I remember what it was like back when it was my first time, and it is quite lonely when you first come to the space. So no, that was really cool to see the community rally around us, and us do the same. And look, the channel sponsors, partners are still on board with us. They're cranking, so they're happy. So it seems like everyone's happy. I just need the Bitcoin price to go up a little bit, and then I'll be happy as well.
Well, man, I can't. We're gonna probably be a longer live stream today, guys, because obviously there's so much to catch up on. I haven't been on stream with Craig since I was in Spain, which was basically the start of my trip, so about 3 weeks ago. I did same as you, Craig. I felt like I needed to jump in and do a quick live stream when we had that $19 billion of liquidation event. So jumped on there, and people appreciated that as well. So yeah, mate, that's the beauty of the show. We keep it real at all times, and we've been working through a bear market. We've worked through this whole bull market, and we'll be here in the next bear market. So, guys, drop a sub on Kick, okay? Drop the sub, all right? And, yeah, massive shout out. So, first things first, do we like the banner? Hey, I spent a bit. I was working. I went on a 5-week holiday, and I worked. My wife would hate me, but, I mean, she loves me, but she hates me. She hates that. Her favorite quote is,
oh,
Greenie, you love work more than you love me.
Oh,
and I'm like, babe, you're not
true
wrong.
love.
I'm like, babe, you're not wrong. But no, I'm just kidding. Love my wife. But massive shout out to her for supporting me. But no, I worked whilst I was away as much as I could behind the scenes. But yeah, if you like the banner, let us know in the chat, guys. Very much appreciate it. Yeah, so shout out obviously to our 2 channel partners. We will be doing a Yeet giveaway today. It is going to change from next week. We've been chatting to Mando and the team, guys, and we're going to be switching that up next week to engage a little bit more than just tuning into our Friday show or our Thursday night show if you're in America. So definitely keep an eye on our socials. So that's just GC Crypto TV on X. You must go follow us there, okay? That's the first thing. You need to go there right now. I'll pull it up. Go there right now. Click follow up the top here, because it's going to be more inclusive. It's going to be different from just tuning into the streams on a Friday. You have to tune into the stream more regularly. We'll probably do some sneaky giveaways with posts, maybe with some clips that we get from Jack or ourselves, all those sorts of things. So go click follow, guys, there. Obviously, sub to us on Kick. Follow us on Kick as well. That's where we go live. Moving forward, we probably won't be live on Twitter and maybe even Abstract. We'll have to see how that's going as well. But we'll probably be exclusively only live, maybe on our GC Crypto page for a couple more weeks. But after that, probably just on Kick and on our personal YouTubes to drive a little bit more flow to only a couple sound money. That's so funny. He's going. Yeah, guys, let me know in the comments. I can't wait to catch up. We'll catch up in the comments as well. But yeah, go click follow on our Twitter page. There'll be a lot of exclusive giveaways, a lot of exclusive opportunities there as well. We're going to Australian CryptoCon in about a month as well, so do keep an eye out. We might have some exclusives there with that. Australia, or the biggest event in the Southern Hemisphere for crypto. So I'm super excited to be back down there in Sydney like we were last year. But yeah, obviously, yeah. Sound Money just said Greeny looks high. Trust me, bro, I'm not high. I'm actually the opposite. I'm literally the opposite right now. I took some Fenergan last night to help me sleep, and I woke up groggy af. I'm actually groggy af, so it's actually the opposite. So I feel a little bit better. I was supposed to do a GTG live stream this morning. I woke up, I couldn't even like look straight. So I was like, okay, I'll do that. I'll delay that to this afternoon. And we'll do that this afternoon. So I was like, no, I need to focus on just doing this show first, and then I can do the stream later this afternoon with them, where I can look at the charts and stuff. But massive shout out to our two partners, guys. Obviously, Yeet. We have ticked over 40 million. Yeah, 40K of volume. Holy shit, 40 million.
40 million. I would be on holiday now. I'd say Mando. That's us, isn't it?
We're on 40K volume, guys, for the past week. We might be moving to a monthly leaderboard, so it'll be a little bit different as well. We'll keep you guys up to date. But as you can see here, massive shout out to all these people. I know RJ Punk hit 1,000x yesterday. He tagged us on Twitter, so shout out to RJ for hitting that big winner as well. But guys, Ovi, I've seen Ovi in the chat as well. Massive shout out to him. I've seen a few others in the chat as well. Wolfie's there as well. I don't know. GC Wolf, is that you, Wolf? I don't know if that's you, Wolfie, as well. But yeah, massive shout out to everyone. I would assume it is. I would assume it is. Yeah. But yeah, a 40K of volume. That's our biggest week so far. We keep hustling, guys. I think Yeet is a no-brainer to be sort of farming in a way, but also potentially, hopefully, making some dosh along the way. As always, please gamble responsibly, but massive shout out to Yeet for partnering with us. We'll give away some more money towards the end of the show today as well. But as you can see here, massive shout out to these guys. We had 15 people over 1,000 vol this week. Few people starting to hit silver, which is good to see. So guys, don't forget this. They will have a 40% community airdrop. Who knows when? Hopefully, maybe next year. Might be a good little stimmy at the end of the market. But yeah, massive shout out to them. And we did unfortunately go up against some manipulators last week. Dude, there was 3 people in that comp, and they did like 200K. I was like, are you serious? Anyways,
I don't even know what happened there, bro.
Oh, it's manipulation. It's manipulation if I've ever seen it. But anyways, massive shout out to Yeet for partnering with us. Yeah, 41K we could officially say. Great to see. It's nice to be on this list with fellow creators. And to be honest, Craig, if you have a look at this list, outside some of the juggernauts here, we're doing pretty good. So it's good to see. Yeah, keep hustling, guys. Keep hustling. So massive shout out to Yeet. And then obviously our other channels partners, guys, is OKX. You can sign up down for both of these down below. Okay, OKX. If you do $1,000 of volume, you get $75 for free. We also can have some more exclusive benefits if you actually reach out to us personally. If you are someone that has a little bit more money on the in your portfolio and you want to use that on OKX, let us know. Send me a DM and we can sort you out with some more exclusive benefits as well. That's an ongoing deal that we have with OKX. But massive shout out to them. I've been using them. I've actually been using the staking protocols up here, whilst it has been, and I can't wait to talk about portfolio. I think that's going to be the first conversation we'll have today. But yeah, I've been using the grow / the on-chain earn up here whilst the market's been a bit indecisive at the moment. And obviously it's a really easy way to onboard and offboard your crypto, guys, particularly here in Australia. I was chatting to a guy in GTG yesterday. I said, okay, it's probably nearly your best bet potentially to do that as well. So yeah, guys, check it out down below. Sign up and let us know if you have any questions about either of these opportunities. But Craig, let's start off with portfolio, okay? Because I've been tracking my portfolio for a while, so I like to try and keep tabs with like how it's going, whether it's going up, whether like this aspect of the portfolio is up, but this aspect of the portfolio is down, and it fluctuates obviously. And what I noticed is when I was traveling, because I didn't actually because I wasn't plugged in, I was actually losing more money by trying to trade like part-time whilst also trying to enjoy a holiday. So what I actually found is like over the sort of past 5 to 6 to 7 weeks, I actually lost a little bit of money during that period of time. One, because the market corrected. And what we've seen is altcoins, memecoins get absolutely slammed. 2, we are in chop season. And I preach this all the time. Overtrading is literally the worst thing you can do in anything really. And 3, I was just like, you know what? I don't actually know what meta is coming next. And I listened to your catch up with Ash Robin, great guy. Yep. And he made a really good point. And I've actually been very similar with what he's kind of been doing for a while. And I actually have the majority of my portfolio in stables and a little bit of Bitcoin, purely because I just actually don't know where we currently are. And I would much rather sort of see us break out, see some strength, in the market and then actually not like chase it, but then I know that I'm confident that potentially we could go higher from there. So I'm actually stabled up a lot. I actually have more. My Pudgy Penguin is probably my largest allocation right now out of my whole portfolio. Then it would probably, I actually think the Moonbird and Bitcoin are probably pretty similar with how much I have allocated. So outside that, I'm very stable. I know it's a sore spot for a lot of our crowd members on Abstract and Co, but I will talk about Abstract meme coins and how right I was yet again. And people called me out for it, but here we are. We'll talk about all of that. But it's a sore spot. I do know. I appreciate it. I'm not here to be a dickhead, but I'm here to be true and be honest. But yeah, Craig, I want to talk about it. So your portfolio is predominantly been Bitcoin. Have you dabbled elsewhere since we had that capitulation event? Talk to me about what you've kind of been thinking and maybe where you think the cycle maybe is right now.
Yeah, super tricky position. It's a really tricky position at the moment. So, yeah, to start off with, I'm really thankful that I was selling the all-time highs, man. So I'm probably in a different position to everyone, just about everyone listening right now. So I'm still heavy Bitcoin and still heavy sort of ETH NFTs / what else? Yeah, that's about it. ETH NFTs and Bitcoin really is my largest positions. And stables, Bitcoin and stables. So although stables are about 30% of my pool at the moment, about 30%, 30 to 40% of stables.
Mine would be for comparison, mine would be 75, 80% stables.
Yeah. But in saying that, I'm not super uncomfortable because like my biggest bag is Bitcoin. So even though the market screams blood, for me, it's where I'm down 14% from the all-time high. So I'm okay with being down 14% when I'm up 700% since the lows, or say I DCA'd in. I'm probably still up. I'm a 4x on Bitcoin probably still. So if it's 14% down, then what, I'm 386% up. So I'll take that on average. So look, it's a tricky position. We obviously keep tapping our heads at all-time high and even lower now. We can't seem to break above that 114,000, 115. It's an interesting time in the market emotionally, and this is what I've been saying for so long. I obviously put that tweet out when I sold at 124,000. And I even wrote in that tweet, guys, this stinks like a top, because everyone came in, and not everyone, but a good 40% told me we're going 250,000 and I'm retarded. And when I see big numbers thrown out like that, and just the way it was said, I was like, oh man, this seems toppy. And sure enough, later, like 48 hours later, it fucking Bitcoin ate shit. And the really interesting thing to me was at 124,000, I reckon 90% of the timeline was uber bullish, man, like fucking bullish. And then we went to 103,000, and that same 90% had become mad bearish. Like that, like $20,000, their whole thesis out the window. The houses are burning down. They're screaming, what happened? It actually feels like capitulation a little bit. So where are we? I think I'm not sure if we're going to go up or down from here, but I've got enough, obviously, Bitcoin that if we go up, fantastic. Or if we go down, I'm prepared to sell. I'm prepared to sell a little bit lower to risk that further upside. But I can only say that because I sold on the way up. If I hadn't sold on the way up, I would be a lot different, I think, emotionally. So I'm real calm, man. When it broke to 103, look, it got my attention for sure. But because I'm not heavy in alts and memes,
you didn't feel the pain as badly.
Not really. They're like what, 10%, 15% of my port. So that it went down to 10%. I'm like, okay. Like, I just understand that at this time in the run, it's going to get super emotional, but the swings are going to be quite large potentially. And we haven't really had big swings this bull run. So we did earlier on, but not lately for Bitcoin. It's been like a 20% max, 10% max swing. Versus the 30 or 40% we're used to earlier on in the run. So I'm comfy-ish. I'm sure a lot of people aren't. If they were in alts, they did. Look, I mean, alts have been a terrible hold, haven't they, for the last 2 years almost?
And we'll look at a few charts. Yeah, we'll pull some up. But I think that 2 points there. Selling it at all-time high is always alpha. It is always alpha. It will always be alpha. the second point, the lack of volatility that you speak of, the lack of 30 to 40 to 50% drawdowns this cycle is due to it becoming a mature asset, right? And due to it being a larger market cap. So thus it being more volatile as in needs to pump higher or like drop lower. It requires way more capital essentially for that to happen. And I think the third point that I want to really make here is, I mean, gold is just insane. Actually, I sold my gold position a couple of days ago.
Nice.
I didn't have much at all. But hey, I was like, look, I'm up 44% on the largest asset like in the world. I've seen a few people that I respect also say that gold and silver and stuff go way higher because China, because not really Australia, but China, America, and a few different countries are absolutely hustling gold because of debt. So maybe I want to buy a house, so that's my personal decision to liquidate other things. And then maybe I diversify back into other assets after the fact. But I want to just reiterate this point, Craig, that we've discussed for a long time. I don't think people actually understand how much money it takes for BTC to go to 250K. So right now it's at $2.2 trillion at 110K. For it to go to 200K, it needs to be nearly $4 billion. So like $4 trillion. Where does that $1.8 trillion come from in the next 6 months? Good question. I don't see that happening this cycle. I think it happens inevitably in the next 5 to 10 years. Don't get me wrong. I think BTC definitely goes 500K-ish, up to maybe 1 million. But there's no way right now in society. I mean, Australia, I put up a tweet recently and I saw this on Instagram, but my wife sent it to me. But Australia has had negative growth in terms of people having disposable income since 2022. We are one of the worst countries or Western societies in the world for disposable income since 2022. We've had negative growth. In other words, people do not have spare money to invest in crypto, invest in the ETFs, invest in the stock market, invest in gold and silver, which is just absolutely mind-boggling. And if that's our country, you've got also other countries going with like childbirth is going down, all these sorts of things. So like there's a lot of things going on macro sense that I'm like, well, I just don't know where this liquidity comes from. So again, people call me out for being bearish. I'm not bearish. I'm just realistic. I think a lot of people on the timeline are only ever up only posters. And I think that's a huge limitation. I think that's why, again, like we discussed before, people appreciate us because we keep it real when we're euphoric, and we keep it real when we're super underwater or we're super sad because the market has corrected. So if we do take a look though, and I put a tweet up too, which actually did pretty well recently. I think the quote was, October has never closed red after a green September. So you had the last 2 years we had green, and it was green. Back in 2016, 2015, we had green, and it was green. So this could be the first time September closes green and October closes red, which we've got about 6 or 7 days left in this month as well. So I've been calling this for a while. I said the longer we chop sideways, the more bullish I am for potentially a move up into 2026. And as I said before, I'm stabled up quite a lot right now. Am I looking to dispose that? Not really. I've done well. And I think right now it's, unless there's a big macro trend that I'm like, yeah, I'll deposit maybe 50 grand or 20 grand or whatever it is, then sure. But me trying to capture a swing trade on like Hyperliquid from $35 to 50, it's not even nearly worth me trying to do that after fees, after trying to be stuck, like stay plugged in whilst traveling. So I definitely think it's just chop here for the meantime. And I mean, if we do take a look at the charts, like we had a weekly swing failure pattern up here, which is the range top. We obviously have previous all-time high, which we're struggling to really hold at the moment. 0.5 of the range is about 99. I would love to see us come down here personally, but maybe we don't, maybe we do. We'll see. But I mean, altcoins have just been absolutely hammered, Craig. Absolutely hammered. Like ETH is actually looking okay here. It's holding up pretty key levels. Where are we looking? So it is holding up key levels. Same again, though. It has a multi-year swing failure pattern, which means basically it comes up here, grabs the liquidity, and then says, nah, not here. So you could say that this could be a potential huge cup and handle, potentially, if the market does last into mid-2026. But at least it's holding these sort of levels here. I wouldn't want to see it close much lower than probably, I mean, this low here. As long as it holds 3.3, I think we stand a chance of it going back to 5K. If it doesn't hold 3.3K, then yeah, I think the cycle's over. last point before I let you jump back in. Based on historical timing from halving to all-time high, this is literally right on the average of the last 2 cycles. This high here at 126K is spot on the previous 2 cycles length. So I put a tweet up recently as well that I think I said 80% convinced the cycle isn't over, but 20% that it could be over. That's slightly increasing that it could be over is my thoughts, at least now. I know Ray and GTG also said that he thinks the cycle is over as well. He thinks maybe something like this might play out. Okay, we kind of come out, grab liquidity, and then that's it as well. I don't know, Craig, what do you think?
Yeah, going on past cycles, what was it, 1,064 days or something like that, give or take a bit of change. So, yeah, according to that, that is true. I'm probably 65, 35. 65 we go higher, 35 we go lower. It could be more like 60, 40.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I would have said 80, 20 about a month ago.
Yeah, it has changed.
It's changed. And there might be some people out there. I know we cop the odd comment like, Craig, I thought you said we weren't at all, where we're going higher. It's like, it's an interesting comment you sort of get like that, because it's like, guys, whatever I say, there's like it's a percentage based comment. It's not this is happening. I will never give sweeping statements ever. I can't say we're going high low. I can say what I think, or I think the probabilities are showing, but certainly we don't get it right every time, and that might be the cycle top. And the thing is, for me, even if that is the cycle top, for me it's a successful cycle.
100%.
And myself as a trader for the last 2 years, you and me, if people have actually followed us for the last 2 years and actioned what we suggested, even if that was a cycle top, you'd already have won. Yeah. So it actually wouldn't matter if it's a cycle top. But in saying that, what do I actually think's happening? I kind of feel the longer we hold above that 108, it makes me nervous sitting there. I don't like sitting there. I feel like the ice gets thinner the longer we sit there, but I also feel like maybe that's a good sign that we're cooking there. We can go higher and we can push above. For me, I will be a lot more comfortable at 115,000 or above. We break above there, just the midway between the swing high and swing low. I will be a lot more comfy. I'm not super comfy just chilling out at 108, man. I'm sure you're not either, because it's like, we break below there, we see 103. And then if we break below 103, we're seeing 98. And then from there, you'll see the timeline, I suspect, to go absolute, like picket fences and burning houses down and shit. People are going to go, who failed us? The government's failed us, all that stuff. Look, I don't know. I think it's probably the best answer I can give.
Well, no, and nobody does. We're just here to analyze.
I'm not even super like confident. Like, I was a lot more confident 6 months or a year ago when I was calling this chart, because
correct,
as you and I have been saying, the closer we get to all-time high, the less data we have above us, and there's no data above us. So we're 15% off all-time high. I don't have anything to base it off TA-wise apart from just the length of cycle. Obviously, there's other factors at play, but just from a TA perspective, it's like, fuck, I don't know. Like, I mean, for me, the actual chart of the range, to me, doesn't scream bullish.
No, dude, if you like,
it screams bearish a bit, to be honest.
Can I just say, like, if you know what price, I don't think I'm drawing on this one. I do. Hold on, let me clean this up. If you look at what parabolic price action looks like, right? You cannot argue. This looks scary, okay? And I've seen so many labs. I see so many idiots on crypto Twitter. They're like they'll draw a line like this, right? I think they put it on log or whatever it is. Yeah, I think they put it on log, and they go like this, okay? And they go, like this. Oh, Bitcoin bounce. Oh, Bitcoin bounce. Oh, Bitcoin bounce. Oh, Bitcoin bounce. Oh, Bitcoin will bounce again. No, it won't. At some point, as soon as you can see, you can literally see the steps up. The steps up and the steps down are nowhere near as aggressive. Okay, this wasn't even the most aggressive one. This one was the aggressive one. Then we had correction, a big aggressor. Look how small this is. If anything, this worries me because I think we could correct, right? So I lean more realistic because so many other people are like, nah, bro, it's going up here. It's going up here somehow. Okay. So parabolic, if you look at parabolic price action, and let me just show you, there's some other charts out there, like the Zcash one. Where's my curve line? Sorry, guys, I've been away from the charts for a while, so I haven't looked. But anyways, I can't draw my curve line. Anyway, but basically parabolic is like this, okay, where it's like it just gets steeper and steeper and steeper until eventually it breaks. And if you look at every other previous cycle, it's the same, okay? You could say, okay, well, you could say it's on this first one here. Like you could say that was the top there. But again, if you look at that, it's the same. As soon as it breaks there, it sets this lower high, the cycle is over. So that's what I'm really looking for. And I do hold a bit of Bitcoin. I'm still accumulating Bitcoin daily. I think it's a no-brainer long term, but I'll still swing trade a bit of that position. If I think we're going to break down, then I'll de-risk that. Like you said, Craig, you're not trying to time the top, but you're not in the same consequences what has happened on Abstract. I didn't time the top, but I got out at a good stage because the rest of them went down another 90%, right? So it's a big lesson for a lot of people to learn. But I just want to say, like, we have been up only since mid-2023. Since the start of 2023, we have been up only. And it went up 670%, right? Over the past 1,000 days. You need to understand that, like, at some point, the cycle's got to slow down. So for me, I am more cautious now than ever that I think I don't want to give back my gains, right? I don't want to give back all this hard work, all this effort that I've done all cycle. If we break up here, then I'm more keen to allocate more to my futures account and just take low leverage positions where I can have clear stop losses and take profits rather than buying spot, because in my opinion, spot upside, this isn't really worth it at this point in time. So the other point I want to make is Solana, okay? A lot of people are like, Greeny, Solana's going to 300, buddy. No chance, bro. No chance. Who was the only one? I'll tell you, no one else on the crypto timeline told you about this resistance. Two resistance here. And sure enough, look, and now I can't even hold the mid-level of this range at 191.
It's interesting to me, and I made a comment on this a while back when Solana started showing strength again, and Eli came on stream with me and said, you remember when I said, I'm not listening to you guys on big caps again because you got it wrong with Solana? And now I'm like, did we? Did we get it wrong? I don't think
we missed a shallow pump here, like, or a lower high.
I sold as well again on that rebound. That dead cat bounce was like, I'm fucking out. Like,
can I just say, I bought Solana here at $17. I bought a lot here at $30. I sold majority at 240. I sold some at 240 up here. I sold some at 220 in this pullback here. And then I sold 90% here at 180. Do you call that a bad trade? Not at all. That is a 4 to 5 to 6 to 7x on the majority of my position. So that, like, I'm not trying to now capture this shitty price action here. I'm trying to capture moves like this, where I know that, like you said, we knew a year ago the cycle was, we had time on our side. We had upside price action on our side. Right now, I don't feel the same because we've been going for, and even I know I saw it again. Maybe it's just poor language choices by people, but wildest even put up a tweet yesterday or today saying we've had 2 years of bull market. I would argue we've had 2.5 to 3 years of bull market. So, like, I would argue, like, particularly stuff like Solana. Look at this, 16th of October, 2023. That's over 2 years now of price action in a bull market across 23, 24, 25. So I would argue we are in our third year of this bull cycle. So I don't know. Again, I like to keep it real here, guys. Like, we both are. We're educators. We're not here to manipulate the market and manipulate you guys to make more money ourselves. I want you guys to win. That's our goal, is to help you guys be educated about what's happening so that you can make better decisions and fast track your crypto understanding and your crypto journey. So I don't know. It's an interesting time right now for me with the market. I still lean towards, I would say it's now probably 70-30. I'm still bullish, but we'll see. Really interestingly, there's a lot of fear out there, which is wild to think about, Craig, because the like BTC is at 110K, but we're at extreme fear. And I would argue we are still in a bull market. We're in a bull market right now.
Keeps me asleep at night. Helps me sleep at night is the fact like you just said, Greeny, sorry to cut you off, 110,000 in extreme fear. I'm like, there's just a few clues or hopium I latch to go, maybe we go higher. And this is one of those things. Although I'm cautious because I was caught last time, this is going to be a funny turn of phrase for some people, with my pants down in 21, we're taking profits, and the market will do what it needs to, right, to get me on the wrong side of the trade. And I just wonder, are these clues? You just have to be careful. Like this looks to me like I'm like, okay, it's this extreme fear. We're at 110,000. Surely we're cooking for higher. But I felt like last time the bull run ended sooner than I wanted. And so I'm just cautious. That's why I'm so defensive at the moment with my money, same as you, because I just fucking know I just know how this market can just roll over. And then it can trap you waiting for a dead cat bounce. You see it, and then you're like, oh, it's not a dead cat bounce. This is the rally, and then it's not, and then it. So yeah, fuck this. Yeah, it's super. This time in the market now, from about a month ago, from here, man, I'm like a cat on a hot tin roof. Greenie, I want us to pump to 150 so I can get the fuck out out of the kitchen.
I agree with Wolfie's comment here. Do you think that we'll see less drop off though on majors since we have? Oh, dude, I didn't know that. So all comments are like this now. Anyway, rather than the banner. But anyways, yeah. Do you think we see less drop off though from the majors since we have ETFs or now? I mean, ETFs is retail majority of the participation, but it is institutions. But they're probably more emotional than what we are, right? As crypto natives. I do agree with the point though that we won't dump as much, or at least majors, particularly BTC, ETH, and Sol. I don't think BTC, and I would argue BTC is its own asset now. I think it's its own asset class outside of crypto, and I do like some Bitcoin bulls out there classify BTC as a separate asset of crypto, and I would argue I would agree with that. The point being, I don't see the volatility going as badly to the downside in the bear market for the top three. And I classify Solana as the top three because it's the native use chain. Like, I mean, XRP and stuff, BNB, whatever. But I would argue more people trade more religiously and more commonly on Solana DeFi as well. So that's where I would say, yeah, maybe they don't go down as far. Maybe Solana only goes down to $100, ETH only goes down to 2.5K, and BTC goes to 85 or whatever it is. So yeah, I would think that could certainly be something on the horizon. So, I mean, the market, yeah, it's an interesting time right now. We'll pivot off of majors. Outside that, I'm not really interested. I took a swing trade on Hyperliquid yesterday because its chart looks nice here. So this looks nice. Let me pull it up. This looks nice. We'll see how that goes. But as I said, I would much rather allocate more to my futures portfolio and swing trade this than try and buy spot Hyperliquid and know when to take profit. Like that's, I just think it's not the time to be doing that right now. Asta, really nice reaction down off the lows, which is pretty crazy.
This is
if we have a look at this, I think it bounced off the 786. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, the market, I mean, look at Link's reaction. Like, this is another classic. And the other point I want to raise is too, is I put a tweet out recently about charts like this, where they go down and then you get a bit of a pump. Like, it's still a lower high, lower trend. Like, there's been one or two examples where we've had something like this, right? Where Zcash, which has gone up and taken out previous highs. But if you look at every other single chart, from last cycle, no. Like none of them are nowhere near their all-time highs. None of them. Look at this. I mean, look at this. ENA, even ENA had a huge pump. It's nowhere near its previous all-time high. So I think it's important to understand that the market, yeah, like you can have some of the most bullish tech out there, but price action doesn't support bullish tech majority of the time. So I think
not in a bull run, not a lot. Not a lot.
So Hyperliquid. So Hyperliquid got this. Wait, yeah, on Robinhood. When was that? Robin. It was recently. Yeah, I really like this chart. Actually, this is one chart I actually am confident in at the moment. Everything else, I'm not really that confident in at this time. So yeah, I mean, if we look at meme coins, like even more specifically, like Dogecoin. I went on the Bodogo show while I was away, and Kix said he was in Dogecoin, and I was like, oh, I don't know about that. So. Obviously, the whole market corrected a bit after this, but it broke down from there. I was like, yeah, not really a keen trader. That Pump.Fun, I don't mind actually here as well. It's another one that I don't mind around this sort of 786 price action. Pengu has lost a critical level for me, Craig. I actually do not own any more Pengu at the moment. I decided to get out of that personally. Just purely because I was traveling and I wasn't tapped in. But yeah, this is a big level that we have lost here. I am watching for any bullish divergences to form here. I would love to see a bullish divergence to form here. So basically, we could be seeing one potentially forming here right now. So basically, what you're looking at is lower price action, but higher RSI. So yeah, this next low, wherever it forms, could be the sign of a potential reversal, at least a swing trade, maybe back up towards the 0.5. So a 30% move there. So again, maybe it's lower highs, and that's bang, and we start correcting again across the rest of the market. I mean, look at like shit like this just got absolutely slammed, right? Absolutely slammed. It's gone down. It's going. There was a market on Myriad, and it was will Fartcoin see a new all-time high this year? I was like, hell no. So I should have put more money on it, but I didn't. But I was like, yeah, so I'll win that one as well.
That looks weak, eh?
Oh, dude, it just shows you how important it is.
Weak.
It's so important to understand how important it is to go with the flow of understanding trends. The rotational nature where and we've spoken about this for multiple years now. The rotational bias of this cycle. It's the same traders, the same group of people doing all of the different markets that we've experienced on all of the different chains. And there's no retail stepping in to save your bags and all this sort of shit. So it's just fascinating that a lot of people still think, oh, my altcoin's going to run it up. Oh, AVAX is going to hit $100 this cycle. Nah, bro, it's not. It's another lower high here, man. Another lower high. This is not a nice chart to be looking at. So again, like we've been saying, the theme of today's video is we go live stream. We keep it real. We keep it real. So
yeah, imagine being a first timer tuning in for altcoins, eh? You're like, fuck. Or you just bought some and you're like, oh no.
Slamming your altcoins, guys. I'm slamming it because I want you guys to realize, like, guys, the reason I say this stuff is I spent 7 years doing the wrong thing, having the wrong mindset, losing over time because I also had this bias that I thought things could only go up only. I only thought that altcoin season meant this and that all altcoins were. It hasn't been the case this cycle. I think I went on the Bodogo show at the end of 2023, and I think I said the words, this is a rotational cycle. I said NFTs will never see the same love that they did in 2021 again. And we've seen Memecoins, we've seen ordinals, we've seen InfoFi, we've seen SocialFi, we've seen airdrops, we've seen Sui, we've seen AVAX, we've seen Hyperliquid, we've seen BNB. Again, I could go on for ages about the amount of rotationalness that we've had this cycle in a range of different things. So we'll talk about some other opportunities in the market, I think, as well. Just reading the comments. What coins should we look for to make new all-time highs then? Well, I essentially want them to be breaking higher. Like, I mean, I'm trying to think. I haven't been on the chart, so I don't really know. Something like Hyperliquid could potentially come up and take its all-time highs. Stuff that has overarching price action from years and years ago likely really does struggle. I think Link potentially long-term could maybe come back up here because it has actual fundamental utility that might have their buybacks and stuff like we researched a few months back. But same again, you want to be like, it's charts that are already broken out of this huge trend, right? If they're stuck, if they're stuck below their previous highs from last cycle, then they're definitely not going to go anywhere near all-time highs. It's as simple as that. So they should have been broken up here, and they should be up around this region, if not higher. Otherwise, they're not going to see new all-time highs. It's as simple as that, really. Yeah, we'll talk about Myriad. I've got that as a tab as well. The other big news, Craig, megaeth. This is something I faded. Personally, we probably went more in on abstract rather than megaeth. It looks like it's going to be an absolute cook for people who can get in on the public sale here with Kobe's Echo. And shout out to Kobe for selling that or selling the episodes for 400 million. But basically,
we're going to drop an NFT soon, are we, Greenie?
What's that? Yeah, we're dropping. Yeah, guys, we're dropping. Hey, I can't wait to sell my company for 400 million in 5 years' time as well, guys.
It's going to be fantastic. We'll see
crypto is going to be worth 400 million in 5 years' time, guys. But guys, basically, apparently, this is like a huge upside potential. I tried to register on the page here, but it was really glitchy, and I personally haven't used Sonar or megaeth at all. But basically, your starting price is 1 mil, and the ceiling is 999. Max bid is 186 and minimum bid is 2.6K. Did you look into this at all? Are you interested? I think this is, if you can get on the register, like I tried to click this, it wouldn't work. It still says no connected. So chat, did anyone else get this no connected? Because I was like, I'll throw 5K at this. I don't care. Because I do think it'll print. Yeah, I mean, shout out to megaeth. They've been cooking for a while. I know people like Bread Guy and whatnot and Legendary and their show. They talk about it a lot. They've been working in that ecosystem for a long time. So I do hope it cooks because naturally, like things like this definitely help the rest of the crypto market be bullish. But yeah, chat, I don't know. Who else is participating in this? Craig, you're not obviously participating in this at all?
No, I'm not. Should I though?
Well, I tried to register my wallet, but it wouldn't work. So like,
Yeah.
I tried Phantom and MetaMask, and it wouldn't work yesterday. So I don't know what's going on.
Damn. So what are they doing? Is that a pre-sale?
Yeah, it's a pre-sale raise for megaeth, their token, which comes out soon. It's a allocation of the amount. There you go, reserved for this public 5%. So I mean, this is Kobe's up only. Like this is if there's one opportunity right now that I'm kind of sidelined and I would like to be involved, it's actually this.
Yeah.
So I would like to be involved. So I'm gonna try and see if this maybe it's like the browser I'm on. So I'll have a play on my laptop later and see if that works. But yeah, Mega ETH. I think this could be I mean, yeah, you just have to throw 2.5 grand at it. Like, I mean, I'm happy to do 2.6. I think that's. I'd nearly even argue I could throw 10k at this and just see how it goes. So, I believe my understanding of this is that it actually doesn't have a vesting period either. So, yeah, it could be an absolute insane cook. But yeah, that's one to keep an eye on. But guys, I mean, wall chain as well. I want to talk about this and InfoFi a little bit as well because whilst the rest of the market, and this is why Craig and I speak about so many different aspects of the market, and people who only specify or spend time in one particular element of crypto really struggle when the market does correct or goes through a bit of a bearish period because they're stuck because their bags or their opportunities in that particular ecosystem or that particular chain really dry up because it's bearish, right? So I think a big lesson for you all to learn as well is dabble in multiple things at the same time, and we've done that all cycle, Craig. I know I got you. Hey, you should thank me. I got you on this platform all those months back, and I think this is going to have a big airdrop.
Yeah, the NFT.
Yeah,
we
you'll
got.
get the NFT, and I think the airdrop of Quacks eventually as well will be an absolute cook. So I'm 62nd on this platform, so I hope I absolutely cook with the airdrop in the future. But basically, it's another InfoFi platform. I know a lot of people cringe about it. I do it in a more professional way where I drop the odd tweet about it. I don't spam it. And just more of a, hey guys, check this out. This is what happened recently with this cook. Try Limitless was one recently. Where is it here? They have been dropping some of the supply, and I know like people like Skyline got like 27 grand just from this part. So like yeah, and he was I think he was the top yapper of that time. So let's have a look, or the top quacker. It was Epoch 1, I assume. Yeah, so he was the top quacker in that time. So that was the ceiling of this. But like Jamsey, have been chatting to him quite a lot recently as well. Zero's a big account on the timeline. I'm jumping on a stream with Chill Pill. Dude, I've been meeting so many people, Craig, recently. It's ridiculous in DMs and stuff. So it's kind of cool. But yeah, basically, there's a lot of opportunities out there for InfoFi. Wallchain is definitely one that I think is a no-brainer. You can check out some of these ecosystems as well. This one drops today, I think, actually. So I'm not going to be in it. I'm not in this one, I don't think. No, I'm not going to make the cut. Am I? No, Epoch 1 ends in 3 minutes, guys. And I don't have enough mind share. So anyways, it is what it is. But yeah, check it out. There's a few good opportunities there. The other one is Yeet. Yeet. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think this one is going to be a slow cook as well. Earns Yeets, obviously, by talking about different aspects of their ecosystem. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to go. I wanted to go to Signals. But basically, they have currently 6, or I wouldn't call Yeet personally its own one. So they have 5 opportunities. So Solstice is one that I've been yapping about as well. They have Kona, which is obviously abstract DeFi. They have Claynosaurus. This is new. I only just saw that. This obviously has only just jumped on now, so I need to put that up. VDEX is another sort of trading platform. IOPN was the new one that just dropped out as well. I'm 17. I put one tweet out yesterday about this, but basically it's a decentralized infrastructure pioneering chain. So, I mean, there's a lot of opportunities out there to yap about things. Become a master of these ecosystems, guys, and you could walk away with some huge upsides. I know this one here, Myriad, has 1 billion points going to Zetas as well. So I'm 22nd on that one. Again, I'm only talking about, like, I'm not a farmer. I only talk about the ones that I actually like to talk about. I know for a fact that people like Eli who are talking about abstract are absolutely cooking on Zeets. Like, this guy's got 5,700, which is just nuts. Like that's more than I think the whole entire like he's top 10. But I mean, a few things I want to talk about is Pons is the creator, Walls is like the InfoFi guy, so that's fine. Eli is an advisor. Vo is an advisor. ISO Beast is an advisor. I argue that they shouldn't be on the tournament leaderboard.
No, probably not, man.
If they know how it works, I think that's a bit. That's a bit shady.
I just think you're also taking away from the audience that you're trying to grow for a platform, aren't you? By eating part of the share. So you're sort of saying, everyone come on in, but by you talking about it and saying come on in, and obviously everyone reacts with you because you're on the team. So then what, you get the lion's share of an airdrop.
Yeah.
When the team's already paying you.
Yeah. So I don't know. And
It's like
Pon's
double dipping.
maybe
Smart.
maybe
Like, I'm not saying they're wrong. Oh, maybe I am. I don't know. Maybe I am saying they're wrong, actually. Because look, they should pay their creators, but they probably shouldn't pay their creators by taking away from the people that are speculating on their platform.
Yeah, agreed.
But,
I'll drop the wall chain one in the chat. I'll drop the Yeet one as well in a second. The invite, but yeah, basically check it out because I do think it's a good opportunity. Now I have been doing some myriad markets. This is the only thing that I've been doing on Abstract recently. Let me grab the Yeet. There's the Yeet invite, guys. You can jump on there as well and start earning some Zeets. But basically, yeah. So I'm looking here, Craig. Have you been doing any prediction markets currently?
A little bit, yeah. I do myriad every day. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a nice cook. There's a couple here. And someone mentioned in chat earlier, Greeny, are you on Mando or KBM side? I lean towards KBM side of 100K first, personally. This one here, though, I'm so mad. I should actually probably sell this one up the top. I put this on yesterday. Then I opened a long on Pump, and Pump's outperformed. So I might actually take the slight L here on the Pengu one, but. And this is what I love about it too, is I can literally click sell here and I don't have to wait for it to come to fruition to lose the whole 100% of my trade. This is why I like it. It's kind of like a stop loss, right? In trading. So I'll take the small loss there. Well, I lose $3. So 34% on that one. And as you can see, apparently I've lost. I don't think this is right because I've definitely made more money on this platform than lost. But anyways, yeah, I think this is a cook. I'm still 1,700. So I'd like to get back into the top 1K. So I need to probably farm some more volume here on some prediction markets at the moment. So again, I like to trade on the ones that I have a bias on. So in other words, because I'm a trader, because I know what I'm looking at. Yeah, for example, someone goes, what about today's NFL match? Mate, I am the most furthest thing away from understanding NFL. I am a diehard Australian who loves his rugby league team, who won $2,700 on the Broncos and the Brisbane Lions, taking home both the wins, mate. I couldn't even access it whilst I was overseas, Craig, as well. Came home to my sports bet win. So no, I will always stick in my lane. I do follow the EPL, so there are some EPL games on here that I don't mind having a punt. But even the EPL has been a bit. I'm a Liverpool man, and Liverpool's been a bit dodgy this season. So yeah, there's things on here that I don't mind checking out. If I do find an edge, like something like this, like will Punkstar hit 400 million during October? That was a no-brainer one for me to say no, so I took the no on that. So yeah, there's ones like that I do not mind the look of when I do like to have a pump. What about you, Craig? What do you like to do?
Yeah, I'm the same. I sort of stick to my lane though. I just do crypto. I haven't been doing the sports betting.
Yeah.
But it is. I like all the Bitcoin stuff. There's always Pengu stuff. There's always Pump stuff. Do we know? I like the fear and greed stuff. I love the red versus green candles. I like the 100,000 versus 120,000 Bitcoin.
Yeah,
I think I'm on the other side of the trade to you. I'm on the 120.
I like it. So we're like KBM and Mando. We're both a bit impartial here.
Yeah, I'm going for one. Admittedly, I think the 100. I mean, we're fucking dabbling around there all the time. So like 120 is quite far away from 110 where we are now. But yeah, I'll keep it on the 120. I've had it there for a while, so we'll see how we go. Hopefully we get a nice pump and it wrecks all you guys who are there. I stick to the main stuff, the Bitcoin stuff, some of the meme coins I get into. Not too much of the Oscars, and I know Easy gets into some.
Yeah, he's been doing some hectic stuff.
Some crazy stuff. Like even I've seen people betting on whether someone coughs, like Jerome Powell coughed, and they won money. Man. I was like, far out, man. A cough. Imagine. People are gagging to bet on shit, right? But this is like the new sports betting, isn't it? Like,
well, I mean, if you have a look at on-chain volume as well, it's literally people have left meme coins to go gamble on prediction markets. It's literally, and as I said earlier, it's the same crowd trading the same different things, just in different ways, right? So Yeah, I like that. All right, so look, it's just an interesting time. It's the same traders moving between the different markets throughout the cycle. It is what it is.
Yeah, just before you move on, Greeny, just because you're quite knowledgeable in this, wall chain versus Yeet, Skeet, however you say it. So is it wall chain will be the airdrop first?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about timing, but early quackers. So if you have this, which I think do you have the gold one as well?
Either gold or bronze, but it must be gold. I reckon it's
Yes.
gold.
So if you have this badge, you get
Yeah, I got that one.
you get the Genesis NFT, I believe. And I believe they will have a token at some point as well. So I don't know what the timing of this all will be, but I think again, I like to go where there's like Kato. I personally have never enjoyed Kato. I know people still think it's number one, and I would argue it is, but I feel like there's way more. Again, you want to go where there's less competition, right?
Mm.
And as long as there's still decent upside, there's still less competition. So Quacks for me was a no-brainer when I can't even remember who. I don't even know how I got onto this platform.
I want to say it was easy or someone like that.
I don't know, because I only had 3 invites. They opened up the invites to everyone more recently, but way back when, like I was on here, maybe it was Zeneca. I'm gonna say maybe him, but I don't know if it was. But anyways, like I only had like 3 invites, and I was like, I looked on the list, and I would have sent it to like Clemente and stuff if they weren't on here already, and I think they were. So I sent it one to you. I sent one to Kix as well. And I don't know if he ever got on here, but basically, like, yeah, I can't remember who or how I got on this, but I think this is a no-brainer to be farming personally. And
I think this was a while back you got me onto this. It feels like a year ago, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna say months, if not, as you said, yeah, it could have been a year ago. So I think it's been a slow. Yeah. So I think this one could be really good personally, just because there's less people involved. And like I said earlier, like I didn't go for mega ETH. I went for abstract. I went more on this rather than for Kato. And again, that's just different sort of pieces of the pie. The one on Kato that I mean, like we're partnered with Yeet, and I own a Moonbird. So the Moonbird one and the Yeet leaderboards are the only ones that I'm currently trying to really be involved in for their side. So I think you're above me on the Yeet leaderboard on Kato, because they are giving.
I'm like number 32, but I've been pumping them for the show, obviously, so I probably rose because of that.
But you'll get 2% of the supply is
oh really?
Yeah, to yappers. So I don't know what time frame it is though. So yeah, I think buddy. Zen, shout out to Zen for 400k followers. So that's insane. It's insane.
That's a big. You almost can't go wrong with that. Oh, there I am. Craig's coin first, 19.
So you're 19. I think I've been off the ball mark a little bit. I'm 38. So I'm 38.
Love that. That's pure organic. I was going to ask as well, in regards to quacks, not to knock you back to the other platform, how are you earning so many quacks? Is that by talking about what they want you to talk about? Or is it organic chat? Because how do I earn quacks can I earn quacks giving general market sentiment versus say talk about analog?
Yes. I talk about wall chain, but I haven't talked about wall chain the whole time. I talked a little bit about try limitless, but I didn't even I didn't even make
a lot. You're like 3,000. I'm 400, so you're almost 10x mine. So you're obviously you're doing something very different to me.
It's just general crypto that I have earned my quacks from.
It's impressive.
Others. Yeah, like I have mentioned a couple of these, but again, I'm not even on their leaderboard. So
it hasn't been because you were targeting particular. No. Okay, interesting. That's probably a good thing as well. That's great.
Yeah.
I got a shitload. Not a shitload for me. I got 46 this week. Or today. I got 46 today. Sorry.
Wait, quacks. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it must have been for that Bitcoin post.
Yeah. Which Bitcoin post? Did you go viral again?
Sorry, the NFT post.
Oh, the NFT. Yeah, bro. Dude, we both went giga viral in this past week. It's wild.
I'm trying to get that to 1 million because you said you hadn't hit it. So I'm trying to massage it, but I can't fucking get it there.
No, hold on. Let me have a look at yours.
I'm 810,000 or something now.
810,000. Holy shit. That's more than me.
I want 1 million, but I can't. I've done everything I can to try. I know. Look, and I didn't even write anything. Does it? It does make you think.
What was just like, yeah, as in like NFTs just have no value.
I feel a bit bad because I stole that picture from someone as well, and it must have
I
ratioed.
still picture. Hey, it's part of Twitter. It's part of Twitter.
But it was a pretty generic photo, so I don't feel bad. It's not like they were showing anything that you can't just get yourself. I was just too lazy to go to Opensea and do it.
I do that.
And I actually just put that up as a joke. It was actually a joke, and then I came back and it had gone like the accounts that had shared it were quite large, and the accounts that commented were quite large as well. It's just one of the. It was a total mistake.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my biggest by far. In fact, it looks like the liquidation event, similar on the bar chart, on my engagement chart. If you look at it's like doff, and then. But I'll claim it. That's a cool one.
I've had some good posts. I mean, I dove heavy into the reply guy stuff. I had a few people comment, "Oh, Greeny, I unfollowed you. You're not providing value anymore." I said, "Righto, bro. Check out some of the other tweets anyway." But yeah, like this one did 53K. This did 80K when I showed my scheduled tweets from my flight back the other day. So,
wow. Are those scheduled tweets?
Yeah, bro. I did that before I left the UK. Yeah, man. I'm a busy boy. Or it is what I mean. I was working whilst I was on holiday. And like I've had some pretty good numbers.
Have an intervention, Greeny, I think.
I know. Like this did 53K as well.
I mean, I can't talk. I'm very active. You're very efficient.
But no, my big one, where is it here? I mean, I stole this from, so Alyssa sent me a DM. So she did her post. She goes, I have 100K of cash. How can I make this $1 million? I was like, oh, you dog. And then she sent me a DM saying I should have messaged her. I said, I don't care. Like, you can do whatever you want. And then I was like, you know what? Stuff this. I'm going to use her photo to farm my tweet.
How much? How many? 80?
So I got 61K on this just as That's a lol, as an engagement bait. And hey, this is just a show. And again, I'm gonna analyze this and write it out in a few tweets over the coming days. But basically, like, manipulation on Twitter is so easy if you know what you're doing. Like, you can easily farm it if you know what you're doing. But anyways, so that was that. But yeah, 718. So you got the cake, mate. I'm only at 720. 720.
I need the million till I can feel successful.
But what I maybe did compared to you is I farmed the shit house out of the comments on this. So if you look at, like, I got so many of these comments, like I have 10,000 plus views on multiple comments, like just from purely replying to people. This is what drove a lot of my success. Like, look at this, like, never heard this log, 25K.
Yeah, I know. Why 25?
I don't know. Yeah. So I don't know. The algo right now is very responsive to, like, if you, like, you can go viral right now.
Yeah.
With quite that, which I think it's because the market is quite slow at the moment. So Twitter is currently, I've been farming. Yeah, like this as well. Like I was just farming.
That picture there, dude, killed me.
This one, I said, I was like, you know what?
That one there. Fuck, man. I can't believe people didn't take that photo and absolutely, like, I need to get to work on that one.
Mate, it was so good. Just a man on a holiday with a sausage in his hand.
Yeah, just beautiful, man. And look at the smile on your face. That takes me back to the ice cream puppet days, actually.
And Mando, I love the comment, mate. Appreciate it. Nice sausage, mate. Thanks, mate.
Yeah, that is a good sausage. Where was that? Where are you?
This is in Copenhagen, so that's a cool city. Cool city.
Yeah, dude, that looks like a fucking good hot dog too.
Boy, honestly, that hot dog, and everyone's like, "Why you put pickles on it, bro?" It is so good.
That looks good with pickles.
It had like mustard, mayo, tomato, like ketchup or tomato sauce, onions. The Frankfurt that it was wrapped in bacon. Oh, dude, it was very good.
Your smile, the smugness of it, eh?
Yeah. Well, I knew, like, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take this photo and farm it a little bit. So I farmed it a little bit. Then I broke it.
In the smile, that's almost that's good. God. Yeah.
And then I did it a third time, just a crypto bro on a sunny, rare holiday in London. It is.
Zoom in. Click on it. Can you click on it?
Yeah.
Oh God, you look so different in every photo. You look like a different nationality. You look German there, like Guten Tag. Well,
that was the end. That was the end of last year, so that wasn't even my most recent trip.
Oh, I was going to say, because that doesn't look like you in that.
This is the start of my trip last year as well. So this is about 18 months ago, and then this was just last week or 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
So,
no, but I mean, Twitter's fun. I know. I still think growing a presence on Twitter, this is at the start of my trip last year as well.
So
But
basically,
like,
what Greeny's saying is these photos could be from any time, really. Childhood, 10 years ago. I'm gonna put up
exactly.
a photo. I'm gonna put up my baby photo and say, "Hey, this is me last week enjoying some milk or something."
I know. And this one was my funniest,
Here's
man. Like,
Greeny too.
this is just woke up at 4:45 a.m. to prepare my replies for
I
the
saw
day.
that one. That one's actually really good. I didn't actually click the joke at the time. I was busy leaving Brisbane when I seen it. I get it. Oh fuck! Hey, are you wearing one of those nose strips yet,
No,
Greeny?
I mean, so many people are talking about them
I
these days.
started
So
at night and it's good, bro.
yeah,
I rate it. I
it
rate
is.
it.
Oh, you need to. Can you send me the one that you're actually using? So is it magnet? How does it work?
My one, the one my wife got's like a sticker that you put on there and it just bloody pulls your nostrils open. There are
I
magnet ones. Maybe I need a better one.
yeah, right. Yeah, right.
But I've seen the magnet one. So the one I've got's just a disposable one. Admittedly, when you rip it off your nose, you take half your nose with it. But which girls might like for the exfoliating process that it gives. But yeah, it's good, bro. Honestly, because one of mine doesn't even work. Hasn't worked since
Oh,
childhood. So now I can breathe through my left
oh.
nostril at night. I'm like, it's actually quite a. I must admit, I saw it online. I was like, bullshit, and I put it on. I was like, oh my god, I can breathe.
Yeah.
So shout out to the nose strips. Shout out to Kix, who's been
He's been
wearing a
wrecking
nose.
that for years. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he was the guy. I saw him about a year ago wearing that, and I was like, Kix has lost his mind. And he had lost his mind actually, but I thought it was quite funny. And I put it on the other day. I might start wearing it during the day, man. You look like an idiot, but hey,
I don't. I mean, I should double check. I mean, I got smashed when I was playing rugby back at college. I got kneed in the
yeah.
nose and it hurt my nose a bit. So I personally don't have an issue with breathing or sleeping, but who knows? Maybe it makes it even better. So we'll wait and see.
Well, yeah, man. You don't even know what you're missing out on, Greeny.
Yeah.
You'll notice that you won't breathe through your mouth as much. So you
Yeah.
might even get the good jaw muscles coming up. There's all sorts of benefits to this, man.
Well, let's talk about benefits too. I mean, London water and just
Bad?
like it's so bad.
Out the
And
tap, you mean?
oh yeah, and like out of the shower because it like
Uh,
it's obviously pipelines from back in the era when there were like whatever it was, copper. I can't remember what it is specifically, 100 years ago.
the Bronze
But
Age.
oh my dude, it is so. I come home, I literally step into my shower 2 nights ago, and I'm like, I can smell how good this water is here compared
I
to the
agree.
London water.
Especially if you come back. Yeah, it's interesting you say that. Even in Brisbane,
Yeah,
I drank some water out the tap and I was like, I don't even just know if it's different. It was an older building, and I'm like,
yeah,
man. So I can only imagine what London would be like. Be
yeah,
bad. But
yeah.
you're right. The quality we're in Australia, dude, we're very, very, very lucky. And that's why when people, I mean, I know you get this on the timeline saying, oh, you're paying your taxes, you're an idiot, blah, blah, blah. But the great thing about being in Australia is I can have a shower and hey, if I'm thirsty, I can drink the water, Greeny, if I want.
Literally,
In
literally.
Thailand, you can't even brush your teeth with the water.
So yeah, no, we went to Morocco last year. Same thing there. We went to Menorca in Spain just for the wedding recently as well. Same thing there. You got to go buy. Well, you can brush your teeth, but you don't drink it. You got to go buy
Yeah,
bottled water. So yeah, I mean, yeah, we live in a good country, Craig. We do live in a good country.
we do. And the thing I think people forget is just not just pay, get a good accountant, pay the money they deserve, and you'll probably get your tax rate almost halved. So
They'll sort it out. Yeah, they'll sort it out.
there's a few steps to it. Greeny's gone through it. I've gone through it. But set yourself up properly from the start and don't get a bad visit from the ATO later, because for all the Australians listening and the ATO, if you're listening right now, you don't want those guys on your back, man. Fuck that. Like,
No. And I mean, if you are an Australian, if you are watching this as an Australian, I did an interview with one of the CTC guys a while back. So let me just pull up that. Yeah, come here. How crypto tax works in Australia. You can come
right.
watch this video. I jumped on with Mateus from CTC. He's a good guy. So come watch that if you want. It has, again, not financial advice, but it just talks about some of the things you need to think about. And it does apply to people worldwide. It'll hopefully discuss some of the things that we talk about. So here you go. You have all my behind the scenes analytics that I use.
Now we're sitting under the hood. Oh, look at that photo. Isn't it great? The lighting.
Hey, yeah, I know.
That was a good podcast. The lighting in that studio is
dude.
divine.
No, I was thinking, dude, I need to work. I mean, the lighting now is not too bad. I have worked it. It's
That's
definitely
good.
better than it was, but No, for Australian CryptoCon, which is coming. I mean, guys, if you want to, maybe we should talk about
Yeah, we should probably
Australian
shield that a
CryptoCon.
bit.
It's in a month's time. It's the largest crypto event in the Southern Hemisphere. It's Sydney, 22nd to 23rd of November. Craig and I will be chatting or on a stage with OKX or doing a partnership with them. And then I'm doing another partnership, or not another partnership, but I'm on another thing on the Saturday as well. And then we'll be hopefully at a few different parties and stuff as well. So it'd be cool to hang out with people. But yeah, they reached out about the PFP, Craig, and I won't say her name, but she was like, "Oh, Greenie, I have your pudgy penguin from last year," and I was like, "Wait, which?" And I went and had a look at it. It's the old one that I don't even own anymore. I was like, "Yeah, you can't be using that. You can't be using that for IP rights. I'll get sued by the person who owns that now."
Yeah.
So I gave him the photo from my that YouTube one that I just showed you before, because it's clean. I like it. It's kind of in the action, you know. It's not like 100% not 100% like me smiling like this old one up the top here. Like I really enjoy. I need to actually fix my banner on YouTube. It's been a while.
Same. I got to go clean up a lot of my stuff.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I do like this one. But yeah, Oz CryptoCon, it'll be super fun. As you can see here, basically all the majors will be there. So Binance, SwiftX, OKX, CoinSpot. Look, I think Jason Pizzino and stuff were there last year as well. I know Ben Simpson and his crew from Collective Shift and stuff, they'll be all there as well. I think I saw recently some people who are speaking. Yeah, here we go. Let's have a look. So, wait, the 1-inch guy, he was there last year as well. Wait, is this updated or not?
Justin Sun.
No, he's not. Surely, is this updated? Surely it's updated. Justin Sun's going to be there. Amanda Q. Oh, yeah, no, I know Amanda. Met her last year. Tim from Coins. I think this is last year's lineup because I met Tim as well. I'm going to say this is last year's lineup. What? Hold on. I don't know. Anyways, I saw a post recently. Hold on. Let's maybe go to their Twitter page. Maybe it was on Instagram. CryptoCon. But basically, no, what? Oz. Oh, maybe it's Oz CryptoCon. Oh my gosh. What is the page? Oz CryptoCon. There we go. Yeah, I saw some of the lineups, and the Litecoin founder is going to be there. So I thought maybe we could do some meme coin, something funny with them if we could.
Litecoin, yeah, that'd be good.
Have they posted here? Let's have a look. No, 1 hour ago. So Charles, the Cadona guy, he'll be there. Great.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But I think I think a lot of these, Craig, they just I think Raoul Paul's they just call in.
Yeah, they stream.
Yeah, they stream. They're not there in the flesh.
Damn.
Yeah, so hopefully we
I'd
get
love to see the Bitcoin bull sailor there, man. Fuck, that would be incredible.
I don't know. Yeah. So yeah. Anyways, no, we're super keen. So Craig and I'll be speaking with OKX on the Sunday morning. I think I told you earlier. And then yeah. So Raoul Paul is joining, but I assume he is on stream. There's no way he's flying to Australia for that.
No.
So yeah, anyways, yeah, should be fun. Craig and I will be speaking on the Sunday. I'll be speaking again on the Saturday as well. But yeah, guys, get your tickets. 85% sold out. If you want a discount code, if there any, let me know in the chat. Crypto Pricey, I'll be speaking to. Love the chat. Love the chat. Comment as well. London's tap water has been through countless people. All the water is recycled and yuck. Don't tell me.
Yeah. Hey, Bitcoin's daily close was all right, by the way.
Yeah, what are we at? 110.3 we're currently at, guys. Really nice. Hyperliquid long looking really nice. Pump.Fun long looking decent as well. So, yeah.
I'm liking this new restream setup as well with the floating names and looks good, man.
And mine's all dark now too. It used to be light themed.
Yeah, mine's dark as well.
It's I like it. I mean, I don't even use light theme anything these days, so.
No, neither. Have you got the a bit of waste for everyone else? Have you got a 1080 quality?
What do you mean?
Like the stream quality pumping out?
It should be 1080. I'm paying more for it to be 1080.
Yeah, cool. I thought so. Yeah. Perfect.
All right. Anything else we want to talk about today, Craig, before we wrap and give away $1,000 thanks to Yeet? Anything else you want to talk about?
Not really. I think we've covered a lot. Hopefully the Yeet wheel's working today because it hasn't worked the last 2 weeks. I've had to do it manually.
Okay.
How would you like to break down the winners today? You can type it if you like so people can't quickly try and spend money on the lower end. Do you want to break it up into 4, 2, 1? I'm pretty open. We've done 4 and 3 while you've been away, just so you know.
So wait, what do you mean? 4, 3, 3?
4 winners, 250 each. Then we did 3. We did a 500 and 250s. I might let you take the reins as far as what you think the price should be. The amount, I'm easy. We've done everything, so
yeah, I reckon. Okay, because we got five people above 3K this week. I think we do. I think we do one giveaway for the top 5. I think we do another giveaway for the top 10. Because yeah, GC Wolfie is ready as well over 2K. Then we do the rest. So how much do we want to give away to the top 2? What do you reckon? Let's do are we feeling generous? Let's do 300 to the top 5. Then let's do 300 to the top 10. And then let's do 400. So maybe someone down low can win a bit of cash down the bottom as well. 400. How does that sound, Craig? And I'll let you run it because you've been doing it, and I can't access it actually behind.
It's good actually. I see that a lot of the farmers have moved on as well.
Good. So 300 top 5, 300 top 10, and 400 for everyone.
Yeah, and then probably cut off. I'd say for everyone part, make it $100 or more.
Yep, definitely. So
because there's the odd $1 person there that I recognize the name.
Yeah.
There's certain names I recognize as far as they always just put about $10 or less on. I'm like, fuck. I love that, and we will let them get a win sometimes. But the problem is, what I've noticed is if they get a win, the following week there's like 100 people at $1. Yeah. It's quite weird how many people must watch this and then like adjust their buys. I'm like, you guys are crazy, man. All right.
Now, Wolfie, you're in the top 10. You're in the top 10, so you'll get the top 10 one.
It's quite a passionate. The viewers get very passionate today, Greeny. Right, you'll get a lot of recommendations about volume.
I love that. Yeah, it's our show. We make the decisions. Okay. Yes, GG Martin, you will have to put a code in. The code word for today is Greeny because Greeny has returned. So use the code word Greeny, guys. It's in the chat, and that should allow you. And Craig, you can pull up your stream or your screen. Here we go, and we can start doing that as well.
Did you use code Greeny yet, or should I do it?
Yep. No, I haven't. Yeah, it should be sweet. Yeah.
What? Why wouldn't it let me just enter it?
Prize giveaway. Do you have to do this or do I have to do it? How does this work?
Normally you just enter it here. It has been funny though. Why can't I? That's weird, man. Why do I have to pick a username?
Yeah, wait. Maybe you're on the board, but you're not logged in to do the giveaway, Craig? Maybe you're as a viewer, as a participant. Maybe you have to log back in. Let me just
normally lets me. Do you want to try on your end type a code in?
Yep. I just typed, but I have to, it says, so when I try and do it, it says select your username and I'm not on the list, so I can't do it. And that's to submit an entry, not to start the giveaway. Yeah, we haven't started the code yet. Hold on. Can I delete it? No. So I think you might have to try and log in potentially and do it that way from Yeet.
I am logged in now, I think.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it had this the same last week. I'll just have to do it manually.
All right, we'll have to tell the guys that we can't actually do the giveaway.
Unless I'm retarded.
All right, well, let's do it here. I'll pull up the wheel, we can do a couple of these as well. So top 5, we're just going to do it because we're going to do it based on what's currently live. So and then that makes it easy too.
Yeah, you can just go 1 to 5, 1 to 10, 1 to 28, I think it is. Yeah,
perfect. And in future weeks, it's going to be different, guys. So keep an eye on our Twitter. Make sure you go follow us all there and everything as well, because at the end of the day, we're going to be mixing it up a little bit. Wait, why didn't that copy that one? Excuse me. All right, so we're going to do our first 5 giveaway. Let's do it. Hemi, Yana, and in 5th place, Ponky. Alrighties, share the screen.
So Yana won $500 last week, actually. Yana,
congrats, Yana. Congrats. I don't know if you're a girl or a boy, but congrats. Yeah, still board has not been fixed yet. All good. We'll do a manual wheel today. All right, here's the first one, guys. Let's see how we go.
let's go.
This is for $300.
Yana again.
Yana again with the 300. Congrats to Yana.
Congratulations, Yana. You are doing very well. Very
so,
well.
Yana, what's your username on Yeet? Is it just Yana? Yeah, it is Yana.
Just Yana.
Okay,
nice
cool. So Yana, $300. Let me just put that in the chat. So Craig and I don't forget.
Yana. Thank you.
Close. All right. You know what? I'm going to remove her from the top 10 one because she won to allow people to go into it. So Ovi gets to jump in now, who is in the chat. Shout out to Ovi. Sandom. Zach as well. Get you on there. Tigerton as well. Guys, a reminder too, we might be doing some exclusive giveaways to Yeet in GTG as well. So maybe check that out as well. Comments down below. Yana's in the chat. You're welcome, Yana. Congratulations. 99, I assume. So you're 99, baby, are you? I assume. Oh, dude, it is so hot, Craig. I do miss the cold. It's going to be such a... We're not even in summer yet, mate. And I'm sweating. I'm sweating. There's no air.
I put my fan on and I'm like gutted. I'm like,
All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people, and let's shuffle it around a little bit. Shuffle. All right, here we go. This is for another $300. Top 10 contributors this week.
Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck.
Hey, Zach Hammer. Congratulations. I don't know. Zach Hammer. All right.
That is a new winner, by the way. We haven't had Zach Hammer win yet, so that's good to see.
Congratulations, Zach Hammer, on
that user, one. I want to say that's a new user as well.
Congratulations, big dog. Big dog. I'm going to remove them from the list as well so they can't win double ups. All right, now we're going to keep going through the list. GG Martin, Spock. Undo. Hold on, let me just move it to the screen. It's going to be quicker. Andrew. Vison or Vision. Flora. Hypnotic. Banging song called Hypnotic back in the day, to be honest.
Stacy
with
Linda.
Maybe we do top 20 from next week or something too, Craig. So then you got a bit more effort to get in the top 20. Mike,
I think so.
Dan for DeFi has won in the past. Brando. Yeet 1, 2, 3. Nice creativity. And Osa cuts out the top 100.
Yeah.
So 100 minimum this week, guys, is the threshold. In future weeks, maybe we will again. Maybe it'll be top 15 people only go through. Maybe we'll see. So yeah, we'll be mixing up over the future weeks. So hey, check it out. If you're new here, we're giving away $1,000. And you get it. And again, this will all go towards a community airdrop in the long run as well. So all right, here we go. This is for $400. Here we go.
400. Let's go.
400. Andrew's looking for some Vision. Vision. Congratulations on the $400. Can we get some W's in the chat for the people who won? Yana 300, Zach Hammer 300, and Vision 400.
Is Vision live? Is Vision here?
Is Vision here? If Vision is not here, do we do it again, Craig?
Yeah, we do.
All right, Vision, can you clarify that you are here? Mike, I know Mike's here. He was just in the list. 23 Vision 23. He's here. All right.
He is.
Yeah.
We had a winner last week. I felt bad. It was one of the whales, and they weren't here, bro. For 500 bucks.
No way, bro. No way.
I felt so bad.
You gotta watch the show. Yeah,
I waited like a minute, and then the crowd started raging. Going, draw it again. Of course, I was like, yeah, fuck, all right.
Actually, fair point. Is Zach Hammer here as well or not?
I think we better check, bro, if we didn't. Yeah, Zach, you're gonna have to pipe up, brother, please, or her. Because I actually haven't seen Zach on there before, man. So
okay. Yep. Zach Hammer, if you're not here, I will remove them from the list and we'll do it. Zach is not here. Okay, Zach, you got a minute or two to let us know. If not, we'll go back to the list again. And that was for top 10. So maybe I can bring in the 11th, and maybe we'll do top 10 outside of the people who won. So that was Yana. So that would bring in Mr. Spook at 2,000 volume. Maybe we can chuck him in the top 10. Zach, you've got a minute. You got less than a minute here to show us, mate, that you are here, my friend.
I'm worried about you, Zach.
Zachy boy.
I reckon he's not there.
Zachy boy, could have won 300 buckaroonies, mate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people. Wait, is my math off here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yana, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, okay. All right.
I reckon Zach's not here, man.
Zach's not here. All right, we're doing it again, guys. And this is the top 10, excluding Yana. Excluding Yana. And I've put in Mr. Spook as well, because he did $2,000 of volume. So Spooky,
True.
Spocky, you've done, there's a bit of a gap there between you and GG Martin. So you do deserve to be in this wheel as well. So, all right, let's go. Let's summer in.
All right, let's go. Sorry, Zach.
All right, let's go.
You got to tune in live, man.
RJ.
RJ.
Ponky with the
RJ won last week, I think.
Ponky, are you in the chat? Ponky, are you in the chat? If not, we're rolling. Ponky's in the chat. Nice. Congratulations, Ponky. Let's go.
Ponky on this list. Ponky spent a good amount of money, so.
Yeah, so Zach Hammer, sorry, buddy. Zach, no. All right, cool. So it's Ponky Vision and Yana. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. We will be mixing it up next week. Hey, maybe we'll do one midweek. Maybe we'll do one on the Tuesday. Maybe we'll do one on the Thursday. Who knows? So, guys, make sure you tune in every day.
Mixing it up a bit, aren't we, Greenie, as far as engagement goes and things like that. Correct. So we'll gamify it a little bit, guys. Probably a good thing for people that perhaps can't exactly tune in on the Friday sometimes. So
Agreed.
Yeah.
So
and
mainly
do some stuff that suits other time zones. From
correct. Yeah, mainly our European friends. Who I know right now it is literally midnight or later. So massive shout out to everyone. You're welcome, Ponky. Congrats, legend. Congrats. Make sure you guys keep going on Yeet. As I said earlier, 40% going away to community in time. Yes, 3:34 a.m. for Mike, dude. Holy Mike. Wow. That's some dedication, brother. I appreciate it.
Yana's won 800 US in the last 2 shows. Which is more than most people's salary in Australia for this week. So
and shout out to RJ for winning the 1000X yesterday as well, mate.
Yeah, is RJ on the stream now? How much did they have on the punt, if they don't mind saying?
How much did you put down? Was it $1 or more?
Was it more than $1? Because I was like, I mean, even if it was $1 to 1,000 is. But I was thinking, if they put $10 on, fuck.
Yeah, dude, that's nuts. That's nuts.
If you don't want to say, don't worry, you don't have to. I'll just
don't have to disclose, mate. You don't have to.
Jealous. I was very envious. I thought that was good to see one of our viewers get a sick win, though, admittedly. So that felt good.
Yeah. 100%.
So we have guys. We got Yana getting 300, Ponky getting 300, and Vision getting the big 400 this week.
Yeah, easy. It was 0.2, so he put 0.2. So he put 20 cents down. So he won what?
0.2 cents.
Yeah. So $200. Hey, that's still $200. That's a nice dinner. That's a nice dinner.
You'll get a nice steak dinner for that. Hey, we're gonna Russian in on Abstract Talking. Yo, what's up?
Angelo said you hit 2,620x. Angelo, tweet this out. We'll retweet it on our page, mate. Tweet it out. Sleep well, Mike. Sleep well.
Might be a good time to remind people about the clipping, Greenie, since you're back in town. Obviously, with Greenie here, the content's doubled per show almost. So good time to clip us. And we are paying people to clip us. So for people that want to work in Web3 and you don't know how to earn money, it's a pretty good opportunity. You don't even have to know anything about crypto. Just come and clip our clips and make some money. And it's all automated as well, Greenie. So once we accept it, the clip, we don't even have control over really not paying you. It happens, right? So get in there, guys. Make some money. Clip us, please. And look, I'll even help you out. I'll even share it for you, and maybe you'll get paid for quite an easy day's work.
Yeah, exactly. Well said, Craig. Guys, the link is in the description there.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Angelos, can you pinned it? Can you quote tweet it, tagging GC Crypto in it, or comment GC Crypto, so then that way we can retweet it as well on your Twitter post, please. People are just asking, how do you get added to the Spin Space Cadet? And this is on Abstract. Down below it says our partners. Click on the Yeet link and you can sign up and start trading on there and go into the weekly giveaways. Maybe it'll move to monthly leaderboard. We'll see. We'll see which we'll mix it up. Who knows? Maybe I don't know. We're gonna mix it up. We'll do some posts as well. It'll be Twitter oriented as well. So yeah, we'll see. Cool. Craig, anything else we want to cover today? It's good to catch up, mate. I have missed it. I actually feel, I did take some Nurofen just before the show too, because I needed it, and I do feel better. But
you're looking a bit more chirpy now.
I do look a bit chirpy, but I still slept like absolute dog shit. So hopefully the weekend can sort me out and I'll be good to go from next week as well. It is so hot and sweaty in here and it's not even 11 a.m. yet. Oh my God. I might need to figure out how I can sort that out. Or the fan's on too, so maybe the fan can go up a little bit more. But I don't want to impact the audio. Anyways, market looks good. Market's steady. Market's chopping. Like we said, guys, go back, watch the show. We do the show every day. We keep it real here. We keep it analysis-based. We don't just hypothetically drop random sort of comments. We actually talk about what we actually do and preach. So drop us a follow if you haven't already. GC Crypto TV. On Twitter, drop us a follow /sub on Kick if you appreciate our content. Massive shout out to everyone who's watching us on Kick if you are new. And obviously, massive shout out. Wolfie, thanks for subbing, bro. Thank you for subbing. But massive shout out to obviously our partners at Yeet who gave away $1,000 this week. Guys, you got 20 minutes before it opens. So, hey, good luck in the next week. But it might be the next month. We'll see. And obviously, massive shout out to OKX. Craig just dropped the link as well in the description. Sign up, guys. Get $75 for free once you do $1,000 of volume. If you are a bigger whale, so someone that's maybe dealing with more than $10,000, let Craig or I know, and we can sort you out with some extra deals, maybe cheaper fees, maybe free trading views, something like that. We can work with our partners over at OKX and help you guys out. Otherwise, Craig, mate, have a lovely weekend. Market looks steady here. Maybe we get a bit of Sunday, we usually get a pump. So, yeah, guys, check the charts out on a Sunday because Trump loves to tweet out, or not even tweet, but Trump loves to release news on a Sunday when traditional markets are closed, the dirty dog. So, yeah, keep an eye. I don't usually like to swear, but it's fucked up what he's doing there.
I actually like Trump from the point of view he's good for clickbait and all that, but shit, he's frustrating me with the markets, man. It's like, please have mercy, dude.
Yeah. Agreed.
But no, lovely to have Greenie back. I'm sure everyone's enjoyed his energy. I know I have. Greenie, welcome home. Onwards and upwards for us. GC Crypto TV, as Greenie said, please tune in or follow that if you're not. Because obviously, as Greenie and I said, we will start to stream less and less on our personals and more on the GC Crypto TV Kick, and X is where we're going to be mostly. So please make sure you are, members, followers of those accounts, because we will get a little bit stricter with obviously the prizes, making sure you're following all that. So don't want to take prizes away from people. If we're here to give money away, we would love your support. So please do that. Green, you got 890 people watching your stream, you dirty dog.
Let's go, Chad. It's good to be back.
Jesus. The big dog's back.
Yeah, mate. Ticking over 40K followers as well. Thank you for everyone who's supported my journey as well. 24K, 40K, sorry. Craig, I think it's close to 25K, aren't you, mate?
Almost there. I'm getting there. I'm hustling, guys. But great to have Greenie back. We'll be back Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or for the Australians, Kiwis in the room, that's Monday, 9 a.m. Other than that, Greenie, Bitcoin looks good. We're 110,400. Daily close is great. Market looks all right. I'm cautiously optimistic, Greenie. Cautiously optimistic.
I'm cautiously optimistic as well. I don't mind a potential trade here, to be honest. So I might be looking at that in a minute's time. So, yeah, mate, have a lovely weekend. Thank you so much for all the work you did whilst I was away. Absolute pleasure to have a partner like you to look after the show. And guys, if you want to see particular people on the show, let us know who you'd like to see. Maybe we can send some invites out and see if we can get some collabs going again. Now that we are back, yeah, have a lovely weekend, everyone. Enjoy your weekend. It's getting hot here in Australia. So, I was just in -1 degrees in bloody Slovenia. It's just an underrated country, Slovenia. Go check it out. Yeah, I was -1 wearing a bloody ridiculous coat, and now I'm about to go for a swim at the beach. So it's pretty crazy.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, welcome back, Greenie, and we'll catch you on the next stream, and I'll be on the timeline being a menace as will Greenie, so we'll see you there, guys.
See you guys. Appreciate it, Craig. Have a good weekend. Bye.
See you guys.